Hello again, this is John Christensen. Hey, I wanted to give a second introduction to this new GE washer. Let me show you the model number here real quick. It is the GTW720 BSN0WS, part of the 720 series. This one is agitatorless. It has the impeller at the bottom. And what I want to do is not only introduce this washer, but I want to give my 3 likes and 3 dislikes that I have about this washer. I only had this washer for about 2 days now, so kind of got a feeling for it for the past 2 days and what I like and what I dislike. The number one feature, let's go with the 3 likes that I have about this washer compared to some of my previous washers. First off, my first like that I have about this washer has to be the deep fill. Deep fill is right here, and that can be selected even before any of the cycles begin. And it's pretty much, you can do this on every cycle. I don't have it on delicates, but you can choose deep fill and delicates if you wanted to. Whites, you can do it. Colors, you cannot. It's one of my dislikes too, but nevertheless, one of my likes is deep fill, pretty much on every cycle. My second like that I have about this washer has to be my favorite cycle. So let's go back to jeans. So every my cycle, or I call it my favorites, but it's my cycle. This is my second like. What I can do is I can set my settings for temperature, soil, spin, and then if I want deep fill, if I want deep rinse, if I want an extra rinse, and then I can save it under my cycle. So every time somebody turns to that particular cycle, all my settings come up, which is amazing. And what's awesome about this my cycle feature is I can do it for any one of these. I can do it for bulky. I can do it for towels, customized settings just for the towel cycle. As you can see, my cycle light shines up. Same thing with bulky. Same thing with casuals. I don't have anything set yet, but same thing with deep clean. Same thing, even the quick wash. All these features come up in relative to the cycle that you select under my cycle. So I can have, it's not just one cycle you can select, it's multiple cycles that save in your settings, which is absolutely amazing. So that's my second like that I have about this washer. And then my third like that I have about this washer is, and I'm going to show you here probably in the next video, is on the jean cycle is the profile of agitation with the jean cycle. Absolutely phenomenal profile, phenomenal. It's like a 360 degree one way, 360 degree the other way. Just phenomenal agitation. This washer does take a while to roll over, to turn over, to have the closed bloom in the center, but it does a phenomenal job, and I really do like how thorough the jean cycle is on this particular washer. If you guys want a thorough clean and you happen to have a full basket of clothes, you need to do the jean cycle and need to have that agitation profile. Otherwise, the other cycles, you're not going to be satisfied. You're just not. So those are my 3 likes that I have about this new GE washer. My 3 dislikes. Number 1 would be on the color cycle, which is the normal cycle colors. You can't do a deep fill at all. It won't let you do anything. I don't know why GE kind of locked that out. It's kind of weird. You can do everything else. You can do deep rinse and everything else, but you just can't do deep fill. So that's kind of, I don't know. That's my first dislike. Second dislike, and I really do like this washer, so I'm kind of grasping for straws with the dislikes. Second dislike I have with this washer has to be, the second thing would have to be, oh man, I just lost it. Anyway, we'll talk about my another dislike I have with this washer. My second dislike, it'll come back to me. My second dislike with this washer is, if you see the spin here, you go from no spin, normal, more, max. That doesn't increase spin speed. All that does is give you more time for how long it's going to stay spinning. That's it. So in order to change spin speed, you have to go to a different cycle that requires a higher spin speed. So if I want to do bulky, the only spin speed it's going to do is like 200 RPMs. That's it. So that's my second dislike, is I can't change my spin speed. I can only change the time within a cycle that the spin is carried for. That's my second dislike about this washer. My third dislike, it came back to me. My third dislike is the rinse without the deep rinse, which I can't do on bulky. So if I take deep rinse off, without the deep rinse, it's absolutely the worst rinse I've ever seen in a washer. The worst. It's not even a spray rinse. What GE algorithms are in this washer is they fill the tub about, I don't know, like a quarter of the way up, even if you have a full load, and then it tries to agitate the close that way, and then it drains, and then it tries to balance, and it's this whole balancing, sensing, all kinds of stupid things. I'm just like, this is the most stupid thing ever. So for every cycle I do now, if I go back to towels, every cycle I have it saved is in deep rinse. You got to do it. I mean, it uses more water, but you're going to save yourself trouble and time and just frustration in the long run. Use the deep rinse. I'm telling you, it's much better than trying to do the short little puny rinse that it does with, like, quarter of an inch of water that doesn't do a blessed thing. Use the deep rinse. Save yourself time and energy. And what the deep rinse does, it actually fills up to just about where it was for the wash, if not a little bit more. And then it does a slow agitation to kind of redistribute the clothes and get them ready for the final spin. So, but I have a bonus feature. So I have 3 dislikes. I give you 3 likes in the beginning of the video, 3 dislikes, and now I have a bonus feature. So once you start a cycle, I'm going to go back to jeans. Once I start a cycle, doesn't matter which cycle I start, but once I start a cycle, I don't know why that deep rinse is not on. There we go. Once I start a cycle, guess what? This is what is amazing. Once the cycle has been started, I can hit start. Okay, now it's going to purge the water. And then it's going to sense what's in the... it's going to do a load sensing. Oh, this is direct drive. It's one of my like, but that's not what I'm going to say. What I love about this washer is, watch this. Now, on most washers, you cannot do anything after the load is started. You can't modify this. You can't touch that. You can't do anything. In this washer, you can. I can change to extra heavy. I can change to no spin, normal spin. I can change my temperature if I wanted to right now. I don't have to worry about pausing and changing the cycle or starting all over again. I can do all this while it's in the middle of the cycle started. Look at it. Here's the best part. Bonus feature. Watch. I just went to a different cycle. I just was in jeans. I just went to a different cycle after the washer already started. That to me is amazing. You have total control of this panel. Total control. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you the introduction, my 3 likes and 3 dislikes about this new GE washer. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll be uploading more videos soon about the different cycles that we're going to be doing with this washer. Thank you. Take care.